Hey Aquarius, Alice here with a weekly reading for you. This week we are asking, do they love you? Why is it such a literal question? Because we're going to use the literal system. I'm going to use the Lenormand system to answer, and it's pretty to the point. There isn't as much room for interpretation with Lenormand like there is for tarot, for example. So it can be pretty cut and dry, but there's always more information to find out what's going on around that. So we're going to find out for this week between February 28th and March 4th, do they love you? Now the system uses significators, so I have picked significators for you and your person, the person that you're thinking about, the person that's on your mind. So you are going to be represented by this doe deer, this female card. You don't have to be female, it's just a card to represent you. And your person is this antler, this male card. Again, your person doesn't have to be male, you don't have to be female, it's just to represent you and your person. It's just energies. Okay, so do they love you? So technically this reading is timeless, Aquarius, so whenever you find it, perhaps you were meant to find it, perhaps there is some message in here for you. This is a general reading, so keep that in mind. Not everything is going to resonate with you, so take what does, leave what doesn't. Don't try to force it. A little disclaimer here, since I'm asking such a big question, do they love you? Don't freak out if it says no. I mean, also, I guess don't freak out if it says yes. We are checking current energies for the week. It's such a small window, so energies can change. Energies are always in flux. It can change by the time I'm done this reading, to be honest, because everybody's got free will, and energy is kind of fluid. So something may change, something may happen in that time period that changes this. But 6, 7, why are we doing this? Because we're gonna get some insights to what's going on, and think about things, find some advice, perhaps, I don't know. But as I have found in the past, I've found the system is a little hit or miss. I'm not saying it's unreliable, it's just hit or miss for me because I don't usually check back to see how right it was. So I'm going to actually use the dice energy to check in on the energy of your connection for this week. I find the dice they're pretty accurate, like quite accurate, more accurate than the cards. If you take anything away from this reading, I would pay more attention to the dice energy than the card energy. So Aquarius, you and the person that you're thinking of, the person that is on your mind, what is the energy around your connection, the current energy around the connection for the week of February 28th to March 4th? So wanna leave? Okay. Interesting. We got 5, 7, 6, and 3. Oh, that doesn't really mean anything to you, but I will explain. So we have the energy here of the Hierophant. We have Libra energy, we've got Jupiter energy, and we've got air energy. What is coming across to me right away is that somebody is learning something. There's some sort of lesson that may be taught here that is balancing out. How do I put this? Oh my gosh. Okay. It's like I see it all here and it's all jumbled in my head, and I'm like, how do I put it into sentences? So I'm going to try my best. So somebody is learning something. Somebody's using their fucking brain and they're figuring something out. Yes, they are figuring something out. Something is being told to them and they are listening and they are learning about it. And it is something to do with something that they want to make right. Or not that they want to make right. It's it's going to help this sort of whatever's going on with you in the connection It's going to help it grow and become more balanced. I don't know how to put that into fucking English. I'm trying. Yeah, it's like there is a sort of rebalancing of like an equality that's going on in this connection. Somebody is learning something that is going to even the scales in this connection. They're figuring something out. They have figured something out. They've had some, I wouldn't say it's a moment, but they're learning how to make things more even, and that is going to help grow your connection. It can be that perhaps something was kind of like one-sided or was leaning more to one side than the other. Like for example, this is not what's going on, I'm just giving an example here. Perhaps maybe one person was giving more to the connection. Okay, here's an example. So there are two people, and maybe one person is the person that always figures out what you guys are going to do. They're the person that finds the restaurants that you go eat at, the movies that you go see, the activities that you go do. There's just one person who's always doing the work and doing that. So it's a little, lopsided. There's one person that's figuring out all the work and all that. And the other person is now finally figuring out, like they're learning, oh, maybe I should do some of that. Like, maybe they're like, okay, how about like they come to you and say, I want to cook you dinner and we can like stay at home and watch Netflix, and I figured out, like, I have it all planned, and you're just like, what the fuck is this kind of thing. But it's going to help grow your connection. It's that sort of shit. It's not exactly that. That's just an example. That's the best example that I can kind of give for the energy of the week between you two. I don't know who is who in this situation. I'm just saying there's one person who is learning, fuck, I should like do better basically, to make things more even in this connection, and that's going to help things grow. That's, that will help the connection grow between you. Okay, I hope that made sense. I hope that made sense, Aquarius. All right, so do they love you? Let's find out. We have Moon. Okay. Oh, there's your person. Ooh. Before I say anything, or before I move on, these two cards here, this is good. I'm just saying, I think this might be your person in this energy here. I think it's your person that is learning things, but we'll move on. Okay, we have Fish, Stars, Anchor. This card keeps coming out. Anchor is not a bad card. It's all about the end game. So everybody seems to be thinking about, where is this leading? Like, where's this relationship going? This is end game goal. This is relationship goals. Like, the marriage and like happy life and all that. So it seems like everybody's kind of, that's in the energy. We have Stork. We have Dog. We have You. And we have Letter. So to answer the question, do they love you? I can't say for sure yes or no. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say I can say for sure that it's like not a no. I'm not saying, honestly, I don't really see any, there's no challenging cards here. So your connection, at least for this week, I don't see any major bumps in the road here for you guys. But in terms of love, especially romantic love, I don't know. There are some positive cards here. We have Moon, we have Anchor. Like I said, Anchor is about relationship goals. Moon is about recognizing the connection. There are a lot of neutral cards here. Fish, Stars, Stork, Letter are all very neutral. Dog is neutral. Dog is interesting because Dog is about friendship and about loyalty. And when it's here without like heart, it's more about a friendship type of vibe. So I do feel like perhaps the two of you, where you're at in your connection right now, or at least for this week, there is friendship here. You are friends, but yeah, I don't see any like romantic closeness here between you guys, because also you guys are kind of far apart. You're not next to each other. You're here, your person's up here, and what's between you is anchor. Um okay, I'll get more specifics here about what's going on here, what I see here. So you, where you're at, we'll start with you. You're at the bottom of the spread, which means all of this is weighing down on you. Like, it's all weighing down on you. It's kind of like stressing you out, or it doesn't have to be stressing you out. It's what's on your mind, right? Um, the female card looks from left to right in this direction. So these cards here, you don't really have much of a problem with. You can handle this stuff. This stuff over here you find a little challenging. So let's go through it. So what are you finding challenging? You have moon, stars, and dog. I feel like you're starting to perhaps recognize that maybe you guys are better off as friends. That can be challenging for you, because maybe you want more out of this connection. It can be that you're or it's that you're just recognizing that the path that you're on, the direction that the connection or the relationship is going more to a friend zone direction, and that can be what is challenging for you and kind of weighing on you. What you can handle, like what you're not super bothered with, is, so it seems like the way that you're talking or the way that you're communicating with your person has changed a lot, perhaps recently. And it can be that perhaps maybe you're talking to them more about where's this relationship going, or what you want out of a relationship, not necessarily this one specifically, but probably this one specifically, because we have anchor, stork, and letter that are all around you and what you're looking at. So it can be that yes, you are communicating more, or you're changing how you're talking to be more about, what you consider relationship goals. But I don't see, like, you're not really bothered, like you can handle these conversations. You're not really bothered by that. But like I said, what's weighing on your mind the most is about the sort of end game for this relationship. Where is it going, kind of thing. What's the direction that it's going in? Is it going the direction that we're just friends? Like, where is this going? I feel like that is what's weighing on your mind the most this week. Your person is up here. That is a bit, I wouldn't say it's an issue, but I will say that when it comes to this connection, you have more worries about this connection than your person does. Your person's at the top here. All of this stuff down here, they are aware of it, but it's all beneath the surface for them. It's not something that is currently on their mind. Like, it's not at the forefront of their mind, not really. It's there, they're aware of it, but it's not weighing them down. Again, so the male card looks from the direction from right to left. So this stuff here, so you're looking in opposite direction. So what I said about you, about this change in communication, that there's a lot of change in how you guys are talking, this stuff is more stuff that your person is having a little bit of a hard time handling. Because I feel like you're the one that decided to start talking, change the conversation, basically. So that's why you're okay with it, and your person is a little less okay with it because perhaps maybe they weren't expecting it. I don't know. I just feel like here they're not. It's not that they're ignoring it, but it's behind them, and it's just they have a harder time dealing with it than you do. And then the opposite here, your person is having an easier time dealing with thinking that, maybe this connection is going down the path of just friends. They can handle this, they're handling this better than you are, which is making me think that you are more emotionally invested in this connection than your person is. I'm not saying that, you know, there isn't that you guys don't like each other or that your person doesn't like you. I just, what I'm getting from this spread here and from the cards is that I feel like you are more interested in getting things to move along, to be maybe more serious, and your person, I'm not saying like that they're not interested, but it's kind of like it's not on their mind. You know what I mean? Like, I almost feel what I'm feeling here is that your person is probably maybe going more with the flow of things and just seeing where the connection is going. And if it's going towards friendship, then fine, they're okay with that. And for you, it may be that you are more wanting to think about, is this going to be serious? Like, is it going to end up in sort of like a marriage or situation, like a serious sort of relationship? So I do kind of feel like you guys are on opposite sides. Like, you're literally on opposite sides of the spread. Um, maybe you're on opposite sides of how you feel about, you know, serious relationships. Perhaps your person, I'm just saying this, I'm not saying in the cards, I'm just saying perhaps your person is not ready for a serious relationship. I don't know. I'm just getting this sort of energy here, the vibe that your person's okay if you just stay friends for now. Or it's not that you just stay friends. It's like they're okay with just seeing where things go. I don't get like they're in a rush or anything, that they just kind of like, you know, want to see where this goes kind of thing. And I feel like not that you're in a rush, but you just kind of want to know, you know, where did they stand? What are their relationship goals? So yeah. Um yeah, that's all I can really tell you here for you, Aquarius, for the upcoming week for you. Um yeah, I don't think there's really anything else that I can touch on here. Yeah, I think that's about it. So, that's your reading, Aquarius. Um just trying to think. I'm just the dice energy here, like I do feel like, I still feel like this is your person. Your person is learning that perhaps there is, in order for things to grow, there needs to be more of a balance between you two, because you two seem to be on opposite sides. I mean, it can be also your energy too. It can be that you both realize this, but I feel it's more your person is realizing this. I feel like you already know this. I feel like you are communicating this probably to your person, and your person is learning from you that in order for this relationship to grow, you need to both be like on the same page kind of thing. Yeah. Okay. Aquarius. That's your reading. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful in any way or insightful, I mean, I hope you did, and if you did, I would appreciate it if you could like and or subscribe. That would just help me to do more with the channel. You know, good luck this week, and take care, and I hope you have a good day or good night wherever you are, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.